going on, YouTube fam? There you are again. Man, what's it been like? 3 days since I made my last video? Something like that. Check it out, man. Been growing the hair out. Got her in a double braid type situation with some highlights and a ponytail going on there. Getting the Viking look going. That's what I'm going for, the Viking look. Getting them old chompers straightened out. Got some braces going. A whole new me. It's going to be a whole new me next year. Anyway, we're in the shop. Slowly starting to get some things figured out in here. Got the welder going. Got some tools. Got a saw. Got some other stuff. Got the motorbikes. All right, today's going to be a quick video. Today we're going to be putting on some ShoGun frame sliders. You know, when I picked these things up, I really thought they were just like plastic. I mean, they are plastic, but they felt really cheap. I was like, oh great, I got some cheap crap. But they're like 50 bucks on Amazon. And this, all you get in the box is you get 2 frame sliders and 2 bolts. Frame sliders are cut out a little bit differently because you'll see the plastic on the different side of the bike is, you know, shaped different. So they got to go in the right spot. But anyway, yeah, so these things are made out of a UHMW, which is ultra high molecular weight polyethylene. It's just like a super durable plastic. It's got some UV resistant polymers in there mixed in, so, and they're shatterproof. So that's what we want. Definitely want shatterproof. Okay, but anyway, so the tools I'm using for this bad boy is these come with, these bolts are like hex key, I guess you want to call them, or Allen or whatever. And I'm using you got to use a torque wrench. You got to torque these down. So I'm just using a couple of extensions. I got a 1/2 inch drive down to whatever the heck, the 3/8 or whatever it is, and then extension, and I got a 5/16 hex bit for the end. Okay, I got my foot-pounds torque wrench, and then I'm not taking any chances. I'm getting out the big guns. I just went straight for the breaker bar to loosen the bolts, and 14mm socket on there. So let's get into her. I'm going to try to get you guys in here as best I can. It's hard to see, but this is the bolt we're going for. It's right above this hose, and it's pretty cool. This hose already has a piece of like shrink tubing already on it, and it seems to be right where this frame slider goes. You got to kind of push the hose down a little bit, get your frame slider in there. But it's like the frame slider sits on that hose, and it's almost like they already figured you're going to do that, so they put a nice little extra piece of insulation for that hose right there. That's pretty cool. But anyway, so both of these have 2 different notches, as you can see. And you'll be able to tell because your plastic is only going to accept one. You know, I'm already hitting the plastic with this short one here. So that's not, you know, that ain't right. So the longer one definitely fits. And then the 2 bolts are 2 different lengths too. So I'm going with the longer bolt in the one frame slider that's just a hair longer than the other. See how it's got that extra little stem sticking up there? Longer bolt in there. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna break this bolt out of here. And you know me and tools and stuff doesn't usually go together. So we're just gonna go with the big guns. I got my breaker bar out. I'm just gonna get these out of here. We're gonna do 1 bolt at a time and put the frame slider on. That was way too easy. I'm telling you, I did not already loosen that. That just came right off. That's way too easy. All right, let me go ahead and grab a socket wrench to make that go. Oops, make that go. Oops, make that go a little bit faster. There we go. Ratchet handle, whatever you want to call it. All right, there you have it. And I don't really see any Loctite on there. And from what I've been reading, you really don't want to put Loctite on bolts that you're going to remove anyway. You could always use like a lightweight Loctite. But there's going to be enough weight on that engine sitting on these bolts that I don't think that they're going to back themselves out. Okay, frame slider. One with the longer notch, longer bolt. Pop that baby in there. I'm just going to use the take the extension off the wrench for now just to get it started. Slide that in there. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my normal ratchet handle just to get this till I get her just snug, and then I'll get the torque wrench in. Alright, just about there, and we're going to torque it down. Alright, little refresher course here on the manual torque wrench. Got a bunch of numbers, and you got numbers going around here. You got numbers going up, numbers going around. So what I always do if I'm looking for, oh, by the way, this bike is 32 foot-pounds for this 2019 ZX6R on these engine bolts. So 32 foot-pounds. So what we're doing, I'll back it off quite a bit. These lines going up. So you got 20 on one side, 20, odd numbers on one side, even numbers on the other. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to find number 30, the line. I'm going to tighten this until the 0 on my horizontal here. As soon as my 0 hits that 30 mark, which is right there. So now I know it's hard to see, but my 30 is over here and my 0 is right on the line. And then I'm just going to go to the number 2 right here. I'm going to twist it just till I hit this number 2 on the wheel. So now I'm at 32 foot-pounds. And then this one's going to click when I got it in the right spot. You'll hear it. Ready? There it is. That's how you know you're there. And that one's done. Nice and solid. All right, let's do the other side. All right, so this side's gonna be this bolt right here. So we're gonna crank that out with the breaker bar first, and then it's obviously the other bolt that you didn't use, the shorter one. And then that'll go right through there. So let's crack this one off first. Again, to me, that's just really easy. Okay, I'm gonna use a you could just use a ratchet handle. You probably don't even need the breaker bar. That's just so easy. But you know, I always get stuck and hurt myself or whatever. There we go. Get the other one started. Crank it down. All right, we'll get the torque wrench and finish her up. We're still set to 32. There we go. Any day. Oh, there it is. Here. There you go, 32 foot-pounds, baby. Nice and solid. Yeah, what you think about that? Quick, easy, to the point, nice and solid. Now if I fall over on my motorbike, hopefully I won't smash my legs all up, and or better, smash up my pretty plastic job. It's already been smashed up once, and that wasn't me. That was the previous owner. I did get this thing slightly used. There's the other one. All right, and that's it, man. Quick, easy. Those ones are really easy to put on. They're about 50 bucks on Amazon. They're ShoGun. I'll put a link in the description. And next video will be new levers or levers, whatever. All right, until the next one. See ya.